What's up? How's it going, guys? How you guys been? Good? My hair's kind of... You got curly hair? A puffy hair like this? You got... Smushes it down and stuff? Look at that. What is that? What am I supposed to do about that? I don't know. 4 people, what's up? How's my screen? Sucking? Perfect. Perfect. Let me scoot over here. We're good. Shroot Farms in the building. Dwight Schrute, represent. I used to work here. What's going on here? Guys and Shane, if you suck with computers and have Chromebook because you're cheap, you're not doing anything wrong. Chromebook is weak and not compatible with the game yet. It isn't? My bad, dude. My bad. I got a gaming computer. I'm a nerd like that. Kermit Sip. Oh, God. Cup's heavy and shit. I think I used this cup last time. No, not last time. I don't think so. What's up, guys? 3 people. What's up? Breaststroke butterfly doggy paddle. We swimming and smoking Star Dog haze. Wow. Doggy paddle. Breaststroke. That's my favorite stroke. Let's see. JP Morgan opening up crypto trading to its wealth management clients and B of A, crypto research analyst team. They also approved BTC futures. Let's go. Wow. JP Morgan. You guys see that? Did you guys see that? We should probably go over Cointelegraph today. That's probably something we should do. Remind me. We got to do that. But yeah, JP Morgan a couple years ago said, anyone trading Bitcoin's an idiot. He's going to fire any traders trading like crypto. And now they're opening institutional products and stuff. Huh. That's interesting. I hate to say I told you so. But I told you so. I told you so. Let's see. What month do you think will be the top of this bull cycle? I'm saying like, hey, just be prepared to pull October, November, December. You know, like I don't believe in pulling all at one time because that's like, then you're trying to predict like the future, right? Like we've seen bull cycles in October. I'll tell you what though, we'll look at the Bitcoin liquid index in a second, but over time from like cycle to cycle, it's been pushing a little farther into the year, right? We had a bounce last in 2017, like it peaked, I think, in mid-December, fell down, had a bounce that didn't make a new all-time high in January, then fell down, and the bear market started from there. Will it be later in December? Will it be in January? I'm not sure. I'm of the opinion that the cycles are lengthening marginally lengthening. I'm not talking like, you know, hugely like, oh, this is a new paradigm, a super cycle. I'm not about that, but probably December, man. But then again, it's like everything's not so cut clean, you know, and I'm not going to stake all my profits on that. I'm a pull in tranches, right? 20%, 20%, 20%, like pretty significant large tranches, but not like stuff that are meaningful, but not something where it's like, oh, damn, I should have left some left because it just ran higher. Like I'm not in the business of predicting when. I'm in the position. I'm in the business of trying to maximize getting high valuations. Am I going to get the top? No. Does everyone get the top? Almost no one gets the top. So, you know, everyone tries to hit the top, but it's almost impossible unless you're a freaking genius or lucky. The next best thing you can do is try to find when the top usually occurs and pull periodically throughout that time. I know, man. Dubdigital, you're not telling me exactly when. Well, okay, I never said I knew exactly when. And anyone who's damn worth their weight in salt and investing, they don't try to predict the top either. They just try to pull in the time that usually maximizes their profits as best they can. It helps to have a healthy perspective on that, right? So you're not kicking yourself when you don't hit that top. Well, you're sure as hell ain't hitting that bottom. You know what I'm saying? Tell people what's up. Don't let the crypto garden squirrel take your bags. Diamond hands, we're almost home. You hear that, babe? I know she'd be watching. That squirrel, it's famous. That squirrel kept coming over, eating my like wife's plants and stuff. He came back. He'd leave evidence. Signature mark. The squirrel bite. All up in the succulents. Gangster as shit. What the heck? 11 people, what's good? That's me. Church time. Crypto church time. Forgive me, crypto gods. If you guys happen to sell some bags, it's okay. It's okay, it happens. I'll be honest. I sold a little bit because I don't got a paycheck. I got to get through, right? The number one thing, guys, in crypto, you got to outlast these dips. You got to outlast the dips, right? A lot of people have like paychecks and stuff. That's cool. You know, and if you have a recurring predictable income, there ain't no reason. There is no reason why, unless you don't believe in the cycle and what's happening here. You should be able to get to the end of the year, you know? But like, you know, got to outlast the dips. Time is on your side. We look at the trends. I come up here twice a week trying to show you guys the macro picture here. Hopefully some of you guys are catching on. People have been in the crypto a lot. Can we exactly explain why these cycles occur? Not 100%. But hey, I mean, hell, most people in the world don't understand why rain happens or the tide goes in and out. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen, you know. January Mark, Humble Dub was good. Hey, yo. Good morning, Dub. Wolfpack. Got my coffee, water, sativa ready to go. Chilling, mining, delegating, waiting on this equal opposite reaction to occur. 18 people. Wow. I feel blessed. House party hair. Bro, I don't even know, man. I don't know how to stop this. Look at this. I look like a bag of milk over here, man. You know? Damn. I ain't gonna rock the AirPods. No, I'm an audiophile, man. I gotta have the see that shit? Those are good headphones right there. Dub, can you talk about CRO after your intros? Intermediate LT futures. Got my Ruby coming soon. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can talk about it real quick. Okay, guys. So like the number one thing is like crypto is not just an investment like platform anymore too. We also have like usable services that can help you. One, like manage your life with crypto, and two, just not participate in traditional solutions for things. Like it was the hardest thing to try to use your crypto in the real world a couple cycles ago, especially in 2013. You had to do this whole thing where you went to a website and you could only get gift cards at certain places and yada 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 and spend stuff. But now we have actual debit cards, crypto cards. We can take a look at it real quick. You guys have a second, then we'll jump into the macro stuff. This is Crypto and Coffee. I do it. I do this every Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also do another stream Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's pretty loosey-goosey. We come up in here. We just chill. It goes wherever you guys really want it to go. We look at some macro, address some questions, maybe look at some news, look at some coins. It's whatever. So if you're looking for the very, structured thing, this ain't the thing. But if you're ready to kick it, we talk some crypto, we can do it. So hold up. Let me share my screen real quick, and we'll start to look at CRO because the homie asked. Share my screen. Yes, I like this. This one. Cool. Okay. So crypto.com, guys, if you don't have a crypto.com account or you want to get a Ruby Red or any kind of card, debit card, I have a link in it in my description box. So just go to pretty much any one of my videos. I have a link to that. Get out of my face, man. Okay, United States. But yeah, and that supports the channel. I think if you stake down for Ruby Red, I think you get $25. I get $25. I forget. It's in the description, but that'd be appreciated. No pressure though. So basically, this is just an app where you can buy crypto on it, exchange cryptos for each other. But most importantly, what I like is the ability to spend my crypto with the metal Visa card. And the cards that come to you are on metal, so that's dope as hell, especially when your waiter picks it up. You're like flexing on people and stuff, you know? But if you guys think like, well, damn, no one takes Bitcoin or I can only buy things online with Bitcoin now, that's not true. This is the best crypto card that I found so far. I used to mess with Swipe. Swipe support wasn't great to me. I stopped covering their coin. Yeah, I just can't get behind something that doesn't have a great product. But these cards, they work well. I've never had a decline. It's great to top up. App's responsive. Never really had a problem. And they're metal. It's gangster. You also get paid anything you do in terms of purchasing stuff, you get a percent back in their coin, which is CRO, CRO, right? So not only are you spending your crypto, you're getting rewards back. And hell, like some credit cards, they do what, 1% cash back. You spend $400 in CRO, you stake it down for 6 months, you get this card. It's locked up, but you get this card and you double that 1% on your credit card that you got for 1% is pretty good for cash back, unless you're doing like a paid membership card. You get just for $400, you get 2% in altcoins that could rise up. My plan in the bear market though is when everything depresses down 95%, I'm gonna come in and swoop up enough for this black card because you get 8%. 8% is a good return, especially on everyday purchases, because people are trying to get 8% in the stock market. You can get 8% just going to the gas station and paying for dinner and stuff. So, hey, this is the Crypto.com card. I think it's cool. All right. Hibernating, playing the waiting game for the next crypto boom. Ain't we all? Everyone's just kind of waiting. Hello, all. Welcome. 23 people. Wow, that's dope. What up, Wolfpack? Smoking strawberry gelato and B-Pro. Be banging. Today was a good day. Hey, Dad Master. Ready for that, Dad? In 3, 2, 1. Moon time. Hey, how's the kid? College thing? Were they drunk? They were drunk. I know. Hey, ease up on it, man. I was drunk too. You know what I'm saying? What up? Be so bullish. We're gonna jump into it, guys. Give me a second. I'm saying what's up to the people. What do you think about Richard Hart theory? We had peak and now we're going down to 10K. Hey, I'm gonna be real at Richard Hart. I don't know about that dude. It's a little snake oily, man. Like, he talks a lot of stuff about Bitcoin being whatever, antiquated, reflective, like systems, but then he just talks about Hex. And now he's on what, Pulse Chain as a new coin? Look, I'm looking at the charts here. You see me looking at the charts. And I follow people who have bigger followings than me and been in the markets longer than me, saying the same damn thing as me. And they're showing me proof on the charts. And I'm going to go into the liquid index right now so we can look at the chart. Has Richard pulled up the chart for you and showed you? I haven't seen a video of him doing that. He's just telling a lot of this. That's cool, but talk is cheap. You know what I'm saying? He's very educated. He speaks very well. He's very convincing. But he said, and I heard him say on Crypto Banter, that we've been in the crypto bull market for a few years now. Let's look at it. It's great to say. Let's look at it. He then proceeded to tell everyone, well, I'm already rich. Ha ha ha. You guys are just had illusions of grandeur. Ha ha. I'm already rich. Showing his stuff. Come on, man. Like, what are you doing? Why are you talking down on your following? And why are you trying to convince them that they're stupid? And then you're smarter. Rich, smart people don't have to convince other people that they're rich and smart. Let's go ahead and look at it. Dubdigital, I love Richard. Why are you talking shit about him? Because I'm calling bullshit. Let's see. 23 people, what's up? Okay, so basically this is the Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. This is how I track the Bitcoin cycles going all the way back pretty much since its inception in 2010, all the way to current, okay? For Bitcoin to be in a bull run for the last 2 years, or couple years, that's what couple means, 2 years. Let's see. January 2020, get out of here, man. I know I have 3 minutes left on my, gotta do that when I'm live streaming? Shoot. Okay, so right here, let's go back 2 years, right? What was it? July? So he's essentially saying that the bull run started right here on this bull trap, right in the bear market, July 2019. He's then saying that the bull run concluded after rising up 500 to 600%. Okay, let's go to July, whatever, the July in the middle of this year. Bull run ran up 6,000%. Let's go up to another July out here into 2013, whatever, what do you call it? Cycle. Bull run ran up from the middle in July to the peak, 24,000%. 24,000%, 6,000%, 500%. That seems a little muted to me. So what's Richard saying and what charts is he showing you? Because what I think is really happening is this, something similar to 2013. See that reduction down? This is a reduction in collapse in price in Bitcoin right in the middle of the cycle of about 81%, I guess from wick to wick, but let's just say, okay, down to here, 76%. Maybe that was just like an outlier, okay? This current reduction down from $65,000 to what, 28? That was a reduction of about 60%. Are we done with that? I'm not sure. Only time will tell that. But what I'm saying to you is this. He's saying that this first leg up was all there ever will be and of all that ever was. When we look at the previous cycles, and these drawdowns are normal, it was less of a drawdown in 2017. But we've seen something similar happen in 2013. What charts is he showing you? See, what I think really happens in crypto, guys, this is what I really think is happening in crypto. These dudes got in on Bitcoin when it was really cheap. They made a lot of money, and now they think they're really, really smart. They think they're geniuses. They think they're smarter than they are. Essentially what I'm saying. Because every chartist I show that's worth their weight in salt understands that there's two legs to this expansion. I heard that. And I heard that in Crypto Banter. And by the way, Crypto Banter be bringing people on to saying juxtapose. What's the word for that? You know what I'm saying? Different things. Different things, man. Like, I have a respect for channels that pick a direction and stick to their guns. Because if you're flip-flopping every goddamn place, what's the use of listening to your channel? People call me bullheaded. They say I'm stubborn. I like to think that I'm consistent. Because at the end of the day, what value am I offering you if I can't be consistent with my predictions? Yes, the down draw is, at the end, I'll be right or wrong. But at least I'm consistent. I think this is just the first compression down for the exponential rise. Because look at all these other ones, right? These other cycles. Blow off top up. You know, this is a rounding. This is a rounding just like this is a rounding. This does not look like a blow off. And I've done the measuring, right? Let's go up. From last all-time high in 2017, when Bitcoin hit around 20,000 bucks, we are only 80% above that point right now. When we look at the all-time high set in 2013 to 2017, the Bitcoin price ran up from 1,200 bucks about all the way to 20,000. That's an increase in price of 1,500%. 1,500%. What, 80%? Dog. Richard, you know better, bro. Unless he's scared. I think he's scared. Now, why is big money scared? I'm talking a little shit today. I got to shame some people who got a lot of influence, leading people to the slaughter. Just saying. He's telling them to drop their bags. I wonder if he's dropping his bags too. You think so? He might. I don't know. I'm not saying I know what's going on. All I'm saying is this. If you really were an analyst of charts, which I'm not sure if he is, because he talks a lot of fluff, man. A lot of fluff. Look at people like DIY. Look at people like the Crypto Sniper, Francis Hunt. Look at people like Da Vinci M, he's a little clickbaity. But look at people like that, people that read charts. Because everyone's got an opinion, like an asshole, man. Everyone's got one. But hey, these guys, you got to understand where these really, really early Bitcoin people were from. They're all about the tech. They're all about like theory. They're all about like but this is a different skill set. Being all like a visionary in tech and all that, that doesn't always equate to charting and analysis. You know what I'm saying? Bada bing, 28 people, what's up? Not a fan of sick heart, prick, dick heart. Yeah, me either, Blind Dave. Hey, there's a vibe I get from the dude. Like he's selling me snake oil. Waiting to hear SEC out from RH. DGB had a candle today that I thought would reach heaven. Hey, it did? What's it doing? I just want to backpedal a little bit. I'm not saying that the dude's being I'm not saying that he's being malicious. All I'm saying is he speaks as if it's absolute and certain when nothing really is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not leaving it open, and he's kind of like talking like it's proved. Like I think a responsible way to phrase things is I think it's going down, but instead of like you guys are stupid, you should drop your bags, like you should lock in, like telling people exactly what to do. Let people decide for themselves. That's all I'm saying. Okay, DGB. Digibyte. 4 cents. Where's it at, man? Oh, it went up like half a cent. That's pretty good. We had some volume sneak in. I like that. DGB doing its thing. It's got to start small before it gets big, right? But look, things are starting to turn around a little bit. That's good. See some rounding on that. See that? Volume peeking in. That's something good to see. Because we had no volume for a long time, pretty much for a month. Boring as hell. Oh, yeah. And hey, be humble. My bad, man. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. Did I get another one? I think I did. I miss people. Shoot. Church time. Let me catch up. I miss people. It's not cool. Irrelevant. Beer? What? Irrelevant. You're coming with crazy stuff. Do you just say random words? Watching UFC last night. Crypto.com was advertising on everyone's walkout shirt. Not sure if this is new, but what's surprising? Years ago, Litecoin ever was with UFC. Any thoughts on MHC Singapore news? Wow. MHC Singapore news? I didn't even know about that. But thanks for letting me know. Yeah, the Crypto.com, they had a big, I guess you would say, agreement with the UFC where basically they advert all over. Any publicity is good publicity. Crypto.com, it's definitely an app that can make people participate in crypto, and it's not hard at all. And it's spendable. It's a very good commercial app. It's all good, man. Litecoin was doing it too. They just kind of fell off on the advertising, I think. What's happening with them? You got me interested now. Singapore and MHC. I like Singapore. A lot of money in Singapore. Hey, what's up? 28 people. What's good? Be humble. Band Protocol partners with Cosmos. Band partners with Icon. Both heavy in interoperability. What is a masternode? I think Blind Dave mentions them. Okay, so Band Protocol. I mentioned Band Protocol. You can go back and look at my Altcoin Gem playlist. I did a couple videos a long time ago on Band, and this is what I'm talking about. Everyone falls in love with Chainlink. They fall in love with the blue chip name in the niche, right? Everyone said Chainlink's everything. Everything else sucks. Chainlink is like a Lamborghini. Everything else is like a Ford. Screw everything. But aren't data oracles useful? Aren't they needed? Chainlink is not the only thing that offers that functionality. Therefore, this is a strategy I like to use where I look at where everyone's focusing their attention, like say like a Chainlink in the data oracle space. And then I give a fair shake and evaluation of the people around in the vicinity, in the niche, that also do something similar, offer a similar function usually in different ecosystems. And then I say, this one's good. This one's good. Oh, these guys, they're overlooked. And then I start positioning myself around where the money's not going to be. But if that money flows into that niche and gets saturated, it starts to proliferate out into where I'm already at. I think Band's one of them because they have partnerships all over the place. You're talking about right now, Cosmos and Icon. That's tight. That's tight. Because a lot of money can flow into those because they're interoperable. What is a masternode? Okay, some like cryptos have a different types of nodes, right? A master node is typically a certain amount. You have a certain amount of a coin. You like, it varies from ecosystem to ecosystem, but in like the simplest terms, you get a certain amount of a coin. Say it's like 400,000 of X coin, whatever, just arbitrary number. Then you set it up with certain like scripts and stuff on a server of some kind, and it helps validate pretty much the network. It's like it's pretty important to the network, so they reward you for a given like rate, right? And people like to get master nodes because sometimes those rewards are very handsome. Like I think monetary unit was paying like 4,000% or something. It's crazy, So like it makes sense or does not make sense depending on the ecosystem that you're participating in. It all depends on the like how promising the ecosystem is. If that coin's going to be worth anything moving forward, right? But assuming it is, and not a lot of people are participating, then usually they shoot up the reward. So it draws people in to participate. If you're early into that, you can stack stupid amounts of that coin when you're early. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a master node is. How's it different from staking? Usually a master node pays better than staking. It takes more infrastructure and sometimes even has cost associated to it. Staking, it's more of like I can delegate my stake. It's easier and I still get some return. 31 people, what's good? Thank you for the super chat, by the way, man. Appreciate it. What's the difference between market cap and fully diluted market cap? Big gap. Bought MATX stack last week already in green. Hey, you got MATX? Let's see it. I'm gonna answer your question in a second. Hold up. Let's down 5% cap. You got bad last week. You bought it last week. Let's see. Okay, so it's rising up. That's good. Things are starting to move on the up and up. We want to see it keep like climbing like that. But hell, like to be honest, Elizabeth, this shit dropped so hard. Yeah, there might be some downside, but like when it starts going up, like you're gonna not be caring about that. Yeah, have a little longer term focus. I think you do. You're buying in the blood. I know you bought like H-Bar and Cosmos and all that. So whenever this thing turns around, Elizabeth's a wolf. She's been buying on the bottom. That's cool. Good luck. Thanks for picking up those. It's tight. I mean, it's cool if people actually listen to my stuff and take action. Not telling you to, but it's cool when people do it. What is the difference between market cap and fully diluted market cap? Okay. So market cap essentially is like, okay, you'll see like circulating supply and max supply. So market cap, I believe mine, it doesn't have an explanation here. Fully diluted. So the market cap of supply was in circulation. If the max supply was in circulation. Yeah. So like basically all the like the coins in existence that ever will be in existence, it's assuming that all of them were released in circulation. And at the given coin price, that's the fully diluted market cap. It's assuming and just extrapolating like, okay, if everything was out at the one time, at this current price of the coin price, this would be the like what it is. It's not a real number. It's just like a snapshot, a data point. The current market cap is what has been released thus far, not what the max is, what's been released thus far. That varies from coin to coin. Some have all of the coins released into the ecosystem. Some have 30%, you know what I mean? And then it takes that current snapshot of the coin price, like say it's Morpheus Labs, and then that's your current market cap. Makes sense? Might not, but 27 people is good. What do you think about Verge? See, man, I'm not gonna act like I know too much about Verge. I really don't. But I know they got hacked a while ago. Okay, that's as much as I follow up on them, to be honest. I'm just trying to be transparent. Don't act like this is the end all be all, right? But like, as far as the technical analysis perspective is concerned, Verge is freaking like it ran up to freaking what, almost 7 cents. Right now we're sitting at 2 cents. To get back where it was, we got to go up like 3.5 times, And I'll tell you what, this structure right here is the same structure I've seen with Wanchain and Icon. This thing went from less than a cent last year to 7 cents this year. It's shown me that it's not dead. It's shown me that it can make big moves still. So with that said, I don't know why it can't get up here again. Back to its all-time high. Sitting at around, what, 25 cents in 2017. Guys, when people say, oh, that was a fluke, it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke. This thing ran up with the intensity of 1,000 suns. That's telling you that when crypto is getting hot, people are willing to push money into this thing again. Because everyone that sees charts and can read charts sees the same thing. We're all looking at profit potential. Don't know too much technically about it. It helps to know about things technically, so when bad things happen like this, you don't drop it. But in an up market, everything moons. Not scams. Scams don't moon. But it's telling me, without even doing any research, Verge obviously has overcome those challenges it had previously. There's just a gap in my knowledge. Makes sense. 29 people, what's up? And yeah, guys, come on. You're going to hear me say shit like that. Like, I don't know, right? Like, I think it's healthy to say that as an investor and be like real with yourself. Instead of trying to convince yourself that you know everything, it's much more valuable to admit to yourself that you don't know everything. And in that way, you can know what you need to research more. I'm not here to I'm here for results. Not here to get an ego stroke. We talked about that. Yaziki, we're on Stanley Cup playoffs. Okay. Hockey. I don't know anything about hockey. Best crypto live stream on YouTube. Love you guys. Hey, I love you guys too. Come on. Come here. Let's get a hug. Oh, why you guys so sweaty? What the hell? 34 people. What's good? I lost people. I lost 3 people. They don't like hugs, man. I just want to show you guys I care. But did you buy vintage? The Blind Dave, what is that? Hey, and Blind Dave, hey, congrats on starting that channel up. I like that. Blind Dave starting his channel up. Getting his editing stuff down. That's cool. We're gonna have him on the channel at one point. He has a good story. One of perseverance. One of determination. Can MATIC hit $10 plus? Why? Well, okay, you said it could hit $10, not me, but we can look at it. Almost 10 cents. This thing ran up. See, it's hard, man. It's so hard. But to be honest, that's only less than 5 times on MATIC. And it's bounced super hard. Volume came in right here. You know what I'm saying? Big bounce up. This looks like it just might be a big winner in the cycle. Can it hit $10? Yeah, I think so. I mean, what's the market cap? 5.8 billion? Okay, what's the market cap on ETH? Because MATIC's kind of like the premier layer 2 for ETH right now. Market cap on ETH is 249 billion. And MATIC was what? Was it 8 billion? I forgot already. My bad. I'm just trying to give you guys perspective. Not even 6 billion. So can it get to $10? I think it could. I think it could. It's not even that much. Bitcoin, to get to what I think it can get to, still needs to go 7x. And altcoins have lower market cap than Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin's market cap? It's got to be huge. 641 billion. It's going towards 1 trillion. So is it possible for more money to flow into MATIC, the premier scaling solution for Ethereum, at least at this point in time? I think it can. $10? That's less than 5 times up. I think it's not that crazy when you put it like that and you look at the comparison of market caps. What do you think? 30 people, what's up? Listening. Hey, Blind Dave, always showing out. Be humble. Appreciate it, man. $10. Appreciate you very much. Thanks for supporting the channel. Never ask for your money. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate it. Helps to go and running this stuff, keeping producing, keeping this thing going. It's been fun. It's a labor of love. But what are you guys drinking? You stop telling me what you're drinking nowadays, and I don't like that. I feel like I'm the only one drinking out here. Stuff. 30 people. Icon is on fire. Fire with a minus part in it. A guy with a hat. Fire truck. They have a lot of news in their Twitter. Icon are supporting DeFi Academy. Okay, guys. So here's the thing. Icon, it's really big in Korea. Go look at my interview I had with Crypto Cedo, my last one. Just look at the thumbnail. It's me and him. Look at that. We talk a lot about like different geographies. You know, what geographies like what different cryptos. Everyone thinks that Bitcoin and Ethereum is like the killer in the whole world. That's not the case. It has a lot to do with countries. In Korea, people in Korea love Icon. They like Icon more than Ethereum. Did you know that? No, because a lot of you aren't from Korea. But don't just think that what you think and what everyone on your English Twitter thinks is gospel for everyone. Okay? Korea also is going through somewhat of like a little crypto crackdown for now. For now. But in 2017, Korea was killing it, carrying the bull market by themselves when crypto in China and Japan were like on lock. So what I'm saying to you is this. Icon, it's a sleeper. It's very quiet. They don't talk a lot of shit. They just been building interoperable blockchain, big in one of the hottest crypto capitals in the world, Korea. Also, I've been staking that thing, getting my weekly airdrips for Balance Network, which is their first DeFi platform. And then they're going to be coming out with another airdrip, a weekly airdrip for Ohm Finance. And they're doing an airdrop 1-to-1, one Icon for one ICE, which is going to be their EVM compatible token on the Icon ecosystem. So what I'm saying to you is this. You buy Icon, you're not just getting a price appreciation and staking of Icon. You're getting all these other coins being dropped to you. But what else will come down the line? I don't know. But they got something called the airdrip program where like projects build on them and then they release it to the people of Icon. How many will be in this? I don't know. But the more free stuff I get, it just means more money for me. 29 people, what's good? Imagine they buy it out and value it at $1. Would be 10x from right now. He's good. He is Miami, Florida at Rolling Loud. That's tight. Florida. Dub, you 100 on Richard Hart? Hey, I'm saying, man. Hey, just because someone's rich don't mean they got it like that. Sometimes people get lucky. Sometimes people make money off of things that don't necessarily, you know what I mean? Like, don't just get, everything glitters ain't gold. You know? That's why when I see something glittering in gold, I go over there and try to punch a hole in it. If I break my hand, it's for real. It's got to be hard too. Let's see. Yo, def respect to the consistency rolling with the ways and clickbait to grow channel in a sleazy way. Hey, there's a lot of that though on YouTube, man. It's a lot of that. Like, I've been trying to like learn the art of thumbnails and what people click on. It's a fine line. It's much easier. Goddamn. It's much easier to just like make clickbait because it gets traction, it gets people in, your following grows. Like, it's harder to do it in like a classy way, you know? So I'm not gonna put it down. Like, a lot of people, this is what they do for a living. But, you know, I think it's better just to grow slower with a more core following. You get like a better type of viewer, a type of sub, right? And then those people tend to be a little smarter. Then you have a better community that you can contribute. And, you know, a network is not, a network is only as good as its weakest link, in my opinion. I'm not about getting a whole bunch of weak links. 29 people. Damn, Dub, kind of blacking out today. Shit. Oh, am I? How's my connection? I think it says it's okay. Right? Dub, check out BOSON Protocol. Okay. I don't even know why my voice is doing this right now. BOSON, 90 cents. Why am I looking over here? It's over what the tripping. Hey, well, I mean, this thing fell down to death. It came out in April of this year, fell down right in May. That's because everything fell down. Okay, you know what? May was the month Bitcoin started taking a dump. So if you see something going down in May, like, why did it do that? It's because Bitcoin fell down. That's what, like, if you're aware of the space, you'll say, like, okay, that wasn't a big deal. That wasn't its fault. And now we're getting volume right here. What's the total supply is 200 million. There's only 17% in circulation. BOSON Protocol, what does it do? BOSON Protocol is a trust minimized and cost minimized protocol that automates digital to physical redemptions using NFTs encoded with game theory. Powerful e-commerce platforms have captured the market. These monolithic intermediaries extract excessive value. They claim to have value. Okay, we know. BOSON Protocol's vision is to enable the decentralized commerce ecosystem by funding and accelerating the development of stack of specialist applications to disrupt, unbundle, and democratize commerce. It's a lot of words, not understanding it, starting to get a little bored. Let's go to the website. Open tokenized economy for commerce. Become part of the future of commerce. Is that a cell? Is that the nucleus? Is that the nucleus? Remember those cell models? Endoplasmic reticulum. Decentralized autonomous e-commerce. Not going to play because they'll hit me with a copyright strike. Our partners and investors. Coinburp. It's up and coming, not accelerator, but a launch pad. Okay. Ocean. DuckDAO. Oh, So it's going to be on these, at least. Moonwhale. I see them all over the place. Gate.io. That's good. Exchanges, KuCoin, Gate.io, Crypto.com. They don't get involved with bullshit, typically. Bitfinex, Hit BTC. I mean, they do offer SHIB, but I'm not going to hold it against them. Things, money, and data. An open, tokenized economy. Money, data, things. I can see these dudes like marketing dudes. Okay, let's make a chart. What should we have on this chart? Money. Yeah, data, things. We call this decentralized autonomous commerce. We eliminate intermediaries, placing them with minimally extractive fees and minimize arbitration costs and friction. Okay, man, it's making me go through too much stuff though. I like it. They partner with some good people. Take a look at it, guys. It's just taking me too long to figure it out. 31 people. What's up? Okay, let's go to another chart. We looked at the Bitcoin liquid index, right? Hopefully, you know what the whole thing about the cycles, right? I do this like pretty much every week just to help you guys understand. Real quick, I'll go back real quick and we'll go to other charts. Remember, long-term trend. This is the long-term trend line. It's never broken. It's only touched. Why would it break and come down? Hasn't done it in 10 years. Just remember that. Not impossible, but it's not probable. What's more probable is to have a contraction than an expanse. I do think this expanse will be more muted than these two because this pump occurred earlier on in the year. You'll notice the earlier the pump and then the contraction occurs in a year, the less like exponential the pump up on Bitcoin is, right? This was about 400%. The pump and correction came later in the year in 2017, and it made up on the back end about almost 550%. This one occurred sooner than 2013. Therefore, just based off of this, percentage up, I'm thinking we might have about 200, 250%. What would that do though? What would that do from where we are currently? Well, from the top, my bad, not from the bottom. 250% up from the top of 65,000. That would put us at around $250,000. If it was 200%, that put us around $200,000 of Bitcoin. So even if the percentage up is less than what we've experienced previously, Bitcoin's still banging big boy numbers. It's banging big boy numbers. Well, Dubdigital, what does that mean? Why, this is going to be less performant than all the other cycles? in Bitcoin. In Bitcoin. You know I'm an altcoin channel for a reason. Guys thought I was just coming out here with no reasoning? Nah, man, I planned this shit. I seen this shit a long time ago. Let's look at what? Altcoin market cap. Okay. Again, respecting long-term trend. Altcoins haven't been around as long as Bitcoin has. You see, like it really started coming out in the scene in 2014. But like there was only a couple altcoins back then, like Feathercoin, Darkcoin, Litecoin. I think Digibyte was 2014. There wasn't that many. Now we have thousands of them. The space is proliferated in number. It's huge. It's becoming a space into itself because there's just so much more complexity in it just than Bitcoin, right? So with that said, though, you'll see that as time goes on Bitcoin, the pumps up are getting less and less explosive, less and less volatile because more money is leaking into it. As a market cap gets bigger and bigger, it gets harder to push it up. Takes more money, takes more value. It's harder to move, right? And at a certain point, Bitcoin is going to be acting as a digital gold because it will be so big, it won't move that much. Just like gold price doesn't move that much. I like to akin altcoins like the silver to Bitcoin's gold. I'm going to steal Litecoin's thing for a second. Altcoins are like the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Bitcoin is the store. It's the stability. It's the capital. Altcoins are the aggressive growth because they're smaller in market cap. They're more explosive and they're younger because there's less money in them, right? We're comparing the altcoin market cap to Bitcoin's market cap. But within the altcoin market cap are 1,000 different market caps, much smaller than Bitcoin. That's why they move this way and boom, 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 because they're so small, man. It's like throwing a bowling ball, which is Bitcoin. You'll get it maybe, 6 feet, whatever. And throw in a tennis ball. You can get it 40% of a football field. It's lighter, right? There's less money in it. So with that said, what I'm trying to say in a very long way, but put it in a way that you guys understand, is this cycle is not as long. But we're seeing big expanses up from 2015 to 2017. That was an increase in altcoin market cap. What is that, 1,000,000%? You know what I'm saying? That's something we used to see in Bitcoin way back when. We saw that in 2010. See what I'm saying? Altcoin cycle just started later. So we're in that earlier stage. I like to do right now a 20% Bitcoin to 80% altcoins because I expect when this thing really pops off for altcoins to move like way more than Bitcoin. Well, Dubdigital, it's riskier. Yeah, no one said it wasn't risky. Hey, no one said it was risky. But what we see here is this. We just got above the all-time high on altcoin market cap in 2017, which was about $484 billion. Again, let's put it in perspective here. If Richard Hart is right, then he's essentially saying that altcoin market cap should have only rose up about 50% higher than last cycle. Why? Nothing in crypto moves just 50%. I mean, it doesn't even take a vet in crypto to know that. No one came here for 50%. Wall Street didn't come in here for 50%. People don't take these crazy risks to their capital for just 50%. It's not worth it. People will risk thousands of percent. You know, this is just the reason why I think we're going to have another move upwards because this is just so muted and just so not as high from the last cycle. If this really does come down and crash and he is right, something cataclysmic has happened. Something cataclysmic has happened. But again, the pattern really doesn't support that thesis. I'm a guy of patterns. I'm a guy of probabilities. Let's move on. 29 people. What's up? Bitcoin dominance. Let's get out of the way. We'll talk about it, right? You guys saw Where was it? Total 2. 2017, this thing ran up, right? Altcoins exploded up. At the end of it, it hit about almost $500 billion. When you go to the Bitcoin dominance, you'll see it on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Bitcoin dominance dropped about 63%, meaning all the money in Bitcoin flew into altcoins. Look at that. That's all altcoins gaining value against Bitcoin. When you go back to the other chart, you see it. That money flowed in. That's how we knew it flow in. We see it left Bitcoin. It went somewhere. It went here. We had a big drop down. Okay. We got to bounce off this support line established in May of 2018. We've been like rising up a little bit, but you'll see as time has moved on, that rising is starting to slow. That rising will end at a point, and I think we'll turn around and drop and make new lows, just like we did here, man. And guess when that rising occurred last cycle in 2017, 2018? It occurred in summer. What time period are we in now, guys? Summer. Crypto is cyclical. I don't know what to tell you. Not financial advice. 31 people, what's up? Wasn't Crypto.com Monarch? Yeah, MCO. They rebranded, I think. They also have a coin still, MCO coin. But yeah, they were Monarch. Yeah, good call. I remember that in 2018. I've still got a strong hand on EOS, holding that ITX and POLX. Let's see. EOS. EOS. I mean, did they do the bullish global beta testing for institutions yet? They're supposed to do it this month. But look how impulsive this thing was. I'll tell you guys why I bought this thing before everything started popping off. I'll give you guys a little pro tip, okay? Because you guys are real ones. I was buying EOS around here, around $3-ish, right? And everyone said, it's dead, it's not going to happen. Then this boom happened. Look how vertical this is. The reason I started buying this is because I looked back in history. And I looked how exponential and how spiked up and elevated this middle part of this W was. You can do that for any coin in the bear market. See this first bull trap is, how high it goes. And depending on how high it goes, tells me how volatile it is, how like spiky it is. I saw how spiky this was. Bought it. And guess what? Assets move in particular ways. Know the nature of your asset. This looks spiky, it looked volatile. Guess how this next first impulse up was? Super volatile. At some point, once we hit price discovery, I think this thing's gonna get really volatile. But this is all like kind of a message on how to read charts. Just because something shoots up and shoots down, that's not a one-time occurrence. That shows you how people who are investing in this asset typically invest. People run into this thing. They FOMO into this thing when it starts to take off. I like that because I got in here on the bottom. Let's look at another one, Litecoin. Also spiky, spiked up pretty high on that bull trap. And then look what I did at the back end of this first impulse. It came down hard, it went up high. Look at the structures formed in the chart from the previous. It gives you insight on how it moves. You don't see XRP doing this very much. Because that's not the nature. It's an oscillator. Look how muted this W was. Right? XRP is very boring, where people just kind of forget about it. And then it starts doing these boom. Just like OXT does. I think, well, SXP hasn't been around very long, but it looks like it's like that too. You'll start to see that same thing occurred here. Not too much movement. Then it started rounding up and boom. It leaves people in the dust. The nature of the asset will tell you what you need to know if you study the chart and you understand how this thing really goes. 30 people, what's up? of why something weird with MAC knows. They advertise 90%, but the diff between the 90 and right now and your 50-50 right now was literally 1 token a day. Nodes are at full shit. You are now delegating all my MHC. Oh, they are full of shit? Yeah, I got a dude just running my node for me. Is it not happening? I gotta talk to him. I don't check, but like it's 1 token a day. For real? Hey, then if that's the case, man, just pull your stuff out. Just pull your stuff out and find somewhere else to put it. Because, like, I'm not down with that. I didn't even know that. Okay, I got to talk to him. My bad, dude. 30 people, what's up? Used to run masternodes on Chaincoin. Damn, 2017 vibes. Yeah, if that's the case, man, hey, guys, don't delegate on me then. Don't delegate on me. Not sure about that. Have you seen increase in Tesla's marketing? Amazing. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. They've stepped it up? That's good. That's good. Made me feel like a master coder. Very good, very good. Awesome BCH video, just listening. Hey, cool, man. Yeah, BCH cool. I mean, that's another exponential one. It moves kind of like impulsively, and it usually typically moves at the end of the year. I mean, this is kind of muted right here, but it did its thing in Q4, all of it, pretty much. I mean, it started like late November and December. Just go boom, boom, and this is pretty much between this line is 2 days. It made $2,000 in 2 days, guys. It's just going to be a late bloomer. And I think we're setting up for something up similar Q4 this year because K.IM platform, the dude who made Mega Upload, Kim.com, he's coming out his platform Q4, end of the year. Study the nature of your asset. 35 people, what's up? Hey, yeah, guys, but for sure, like pull your stuff off my MAC server if you're delegating with me. Then I put in 50%. Yo, hope you're having a great weekend. Trying to, man. B-Pro is up 38% today. Hey. Get him dab. Oh, there you go. You guys talking to each other. We looked at everything? Think so. We might look at some news. That's interesting to me today. $10, man. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for the wisdom. Keep it flowing. Anytime, bro. Anytime. We looked at EOS. Been looking at ICX icon like. Yeah, and I don't think they even took the snapshot, Dave. Sorry, my bad. Blind Dave. Yeah. I don't think they took the snapshot for the ICE airdrop. 1-to-1, just like XRP to Flare, right? Like you could just come up with a bag just for picking some up, and it's only sitting at 80 cents. I mean, I bought this thing at more than this. So 1-to-1. We're talking like a uni thing. And uni was free, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what you guys don't like free bags? And it's not like this is a fly-by-night crypto. This thing's been around a long time. Not financial advice. Lerman got the left hook. Hoskinson don't want the smoke. But does he have the left hook? I would think he has like the jab. He wants to stay distance, right? He's like 6'5", right? 6'5", he wants to stay on the outside on it. You know? Fight backwards. Pick them apart. Yeah, I mean, use the height, man. Use the height. Why wouldn't you use the height? Ha ha ha. MATIC is cheap and fast. Yeah, I mean, people are going to be doing DeFi on Ethereum, for Ethereum on MATIC. You know, I think WanChain, man. I think WanChain's going to catch a buzz. It's been hard. It's been hard to cover because it's doing this, but it's doing something similar to Icon. It's doing something similar to the other coin I looked at today. You know, it's damn near down at where I was talking about it May last year. Was it September last year? Yeah. I remember we had a little pump up from like 20 cents to 40 cents. And it was like, we're going to the moon. And then it fell down again. It's like, shit. And it was like 20 cents, 30 cents. Now we're almost back there again. We're almost back there again. But Wanchain said they're going to get more clarity on their partnership with the state grid of China, probably around Q4 this year. When that happens, I think it's going back to $10, and at some point beyond. So like it's been rough, man. It was like freaking Wanchain sucks. It's like I've been saying this for a year. In due time, guys, in due time, patient money makes all the money. I hear you. Yo, who died when Dub said you turn to Schmiegel, my precious, with your crypto and not sell all on the way up? 2021, more lessons. It's true, man. You got to practice, guys. 33 people. I'm a Mason now. I always say that every time, huh? It's funny. I give you 33. You guys believe in numerology and stuff? I don't know. Am I a weirdo? Maybe. But yeah, man, like I was talking about the concept of like pulling profits. And in crypto, everyone says HODL, never sell. It's like, but like if you never sell, you'll forget how to sell. It's a muscle, right? The act of letting things go and having it come back, right? It's really a lack mindset when you think of, oh, I just got it. I'm lucky to have it. I might never get this chance again. I'm gonna never let it go. Well, then you'll never be able to reap the harvest. You got to let it go. Reward yourself a little bit. You got to reward. Life's too short. You don't always want the shitty end of the deal, man. Like hodling, like you see your money going up, you can't pull it. Then you see your money going down, and then you can't pull it even if you wanted to. Life's too short to be just going through the shitty part all the time. I'm not saying sell all your bags, but hell, you want to go out to dinner with someone one day, pull a little bit, right? Because it's really saying, I'm not here to tell you how you live your life, but I'm just offering a different perspective. It really comes down to the point of, I don't believe in myself that I can do this again. I'm just lucky to get what I have. But that's not a rich mindset. That's a survival mindset. And I've been in both camps, I've been in both camps. I've been scrapping and I've been having enough in my life. I'll tell you this. If you're focusing on survival, the only thing you ever get will be to survive. And if you're focused on abundance, then you're focusing on growth. There's times to survive and there's times to enjoy. Just know that. 37 people, what's up? But that's something I had to learn going through a bear market. That's something I had to learn on the bear market. I'm offering you a free gem. Saying, learn from me or don't. Same shit to me. 35 people, what's up? Bang. Anything Richard involved in, I stay away. Amen. See, the thing is, man, like this. There's a lot of big crypto channels out there, and there's some good ones. But there's also ones that they're going for that click. They're going for that YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to say whatever it takes to get people to watch and people to sub. Whatever it takes. That's why you see crypto's going down. Crypto's going up. They just see what people are feeling, what people are searching, and they make that. Is it effective? Yeah. But they're just garnering attention. And if you're a serious crypto investor and you want like what's going on and stuff, it's gonna fog your mind. Be careful of the information you allow into your head. Your information is only as good as your network. That's why I have people I listen to and people I don't. How did I get that network? Trial and time and error. And listening to what people say and watching what happens. I listen to many, and as time plays out, I see who's right. Then I listen to them because I know they're not full of shit. Know what I'm saying? I mean, I could throw some YouTubers out that I like to listen to. I mean, I've been following them for half a decade. I like for the economy, I like Uneducated Economist. I like Mike Maloney. I like the Rich Dad Poor Dad podcast. I like Real Vision. I like Gregory Mannarino a lot. It's a little eccentric. I like him a lot. I like Gerald Celente of the Trends Journal. There's other ones for crypto. I talked about it. Crypto Sniper, Reset Sniper, Francis Hunt. DIY Investing's cool. DaVinci J15 is a little clickbaity, but he has some good like strategies. I know he don't. I know like sometimes he's just pushing content though. Like you can respect someone's skills and not agree how they present the skills. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to be in love with someone. You can pick an aspect and be like, okay, cool. I'll just take that too. You're just taking tools. They're going around. You're like, what do you do good? What do you do good? What can you offer me? Oh, cool. What can I learn from you? Okay, I'm done with you. And you just go on and you move and as you get more sophisticated, you move up the ladder and you start getting more and more sophisticated content. You're just filling your tool belt with tools. That's all it is. And at some point you get more sophisticated than me, then you'll go on and you'll start dealing with Real Vision. And then, you know what I'm saying? Never in human history has there been a time where lessons and information and knowledge have been so readily available and free. The only problem is you got to pick out the good from the bad. You know what I'm saying? And there's more crypto channels. I'm just thinking off the top of my head. 31 people, what's good? What do you think the crypto market cap will be at peak of market cycle top? Hell, crypto market cap. I don't have a crypto market cap like chart. I'll do it off a chart. This is Bitcoin, right? Well, at the Bitcoin liquid index, let's just see what we can figure out. I've never answered this before, so let's see what we say. Okay. So it went from 2013, it went from, and I'm just going to say Bitcoin and then add like a double it for altcoins. I don't know, right? This is billions, right? Is it? Oh, I guess this is just like the price of Bitcoin. Whatever. What am I talking about? I don't know, dude. Let me get my mind right. I think I'm going to do this. Okay. So 1,300 to 20,000. Okay. So basically we went from 1,300, 20K. That's a little under 20 times, right? From 2013 to 17. A little under 20 times. If we go from 20,000 about to 200,000, let's say 200,000, that's 10 times, right? So we can just extrapolate. So that would put us in a market cap of Bitcoin, 21 million. 21 million times, say 200,000. That's $4.2 trillion, right? Yeah. $4.2 trillion for Bitcoin. Now let's just take that, just to make some extrapolations, let's take altcoin market cap. We don't have that many cycles on it, so we can't really understand that. So I'm just going to take the 10 times on the 2017. That was 476 billion. That's a million, right? Yeah. Times 10. 4.7. Okay, so almost 9 to 10 trillion. That's how people are getting that number. I've heard 10 trillion before. That's how they're getting there. So like when it comes to like extrapolating, there are some assumptions, obviously. You're asking us to work with data points that don't exist yet. But you saw my thought process and how I walked through it. And it's even assuming that there's diminishing returns as time goes on. Because from 2013 to 17, it was a multiple from all-time high to all-time high of approximately 20 times. This next one, we're assuming 10 times. So it's even trying to be conservative in that way, $9 to $10 trillion. What do you think? 30 people, what's up? Drinking Dr. Pepper, Dub. Nothing worth talking about. In time, it'll be a mimosa with my pinky and a coffee. EOS. Yes. That's how the rich folk call my fave crypto. Yes. Yeah, I know. I say EOS. I like EOS. EOS. I know what you're talking about. Mark Cuban was lucky, like how you're speaking on. Hey, man. Like, just because you got in this position in life doesn't mean it's repeatable and it's going to happen the same way every single time. People who make it with a lot of money sometimes forget the fact that they were in the right place in the right time. Doesn't necessarily mean it's repeatable, and what happened then is going, and what worked then is going to work now. Sometimes, people who invested early on in Bitcoin, they're very passive investors. They say buy and hold because they bought really early and hold, and it's just outperformed greatly. But people who are coming in midway, they're trying to get the same amount of gains. You want to get the same amount of gains that the people back then got, you got to be a little more active. There's passive investing and there's active investing. Both take different skill sets. 32 people, what's good? Elizabeth, thanks for the $5. Supporting the channel. You guys are showing me love today. I appreciate that. Looking into putting artwork on NFTs. ETH gas fees from start to finish, not great. Alternatives to ETH, other tokens maybe. I know this. So look, this is a good point. So Elizabeth, you're doing fine art. I'm assuming fine art, right? I think you've had I've seen you had an art website. You can do Cardano. You can do Tezos. Landchain supposedly, but this is the one I think that's going to be good. Spores Network. Spores Network. I did a video on it. Where the hell? Oh yeah. Before I do that, hold up. Let me show Elizabeth. Come follow me, Twitter. It's at Dubdigital with 2 U's. That's my handle. I tweet out the timestamps for these crypto and coffee live streams, so you guys don't have to give me a couple days or so. So you guys don't have to listen to the whole damn thing. You can come back when further to use it as a usable resource and not just a podcast, right? And I tweet out cool stuff, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Also come follow me on Odyssey. It's also Dubdigital. You don't like ads on YouTube? You don't like any of that? That's cool. Come to Odyssey. You don't like censorship? You don't like me maybe if I'm taking off one day, I'll be on Odyssey. Come follow me here in case we get disconnected. We can meet up, do live streams, do all of that. You get paid in LBC. I get paid in LBC. You're watching videos anyway. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, out of the way. Spores Network. You can watch my video on this, Elizabeth. But these guys, and I'm doing another video on this just to let you know, because I want to cover the fine art component, because these guys are very, very smart and they're very, very well connected. They have a very big network of artists, actually thousands of artists, and they're known from Shanghai to LA to all over the globe. These are fine artists and collectives and galleries. They're representing galleries. They're going to have stores within their stores representing galleries and virtual VR, all this crazy stuff. It's awesome. They're new, and they're going to be releasing on CardStarter, which is in the Cardano ecosystem. But they're going to be doing pretty much a cross-chain NFT store for fine art. And they got popular, I got to be careful. They got popular artists from Japan, anime, manga from Korea, possibly K-pop, all this stuff, art forms and different things. But let me show you that it's this dude. Meet the team, Jeffrey Lee, chief curator. This guy, let me read you a little bit about him. This is why I'm going so far into this, because if you're into fine art and you want to be doing this as a serious thing and a serious ecosystem, this dude has been all over the place. His mom was an art curator, right? He graduated from USC. Lessons. Shoot. Oh, where the hell is it? Did I go too far? Okay, I went too far. He took his lessons and returned to Asia, where he begins his now 18 plus career in the art industry. First as an auction specialist at Beijing, and later Sotheby's, New York, and Hong Kong. In 2010, he decided to leave the auction world and took on the role of gallery director for Shanghai Longmin art projects. In 2021, Jeffrey took the initiative to expand and transform his business to collaborate with new breed of creators and clients, launching LMG Plus, an art consultancy and think arts outside the box. And as fate would have it, then he would delve into the NFT space. So look, they're not just trying to do any NFT art. They're trying to do mid-tier to ultra high-end NFT art, mainly from Asia and Asian artists, but all over the world as well. Used to work for Sotheby's. You guys know about Sotheby's? That's very, very prestigious. So FYI, guys, Spores Network, they're also doing their IDO launch, I believe, this coming week on the 28th on Card Starter. It requires KYC. If you're not down with that, I get it. But if you don't care and you just want like an NFT play, I think Spores is looking really hot. Crypto Rain also likes them as well. I appreciate Crypto Rain's perspective greatly. You know, so like this is the thing with NFTs with me. I never know what art piece is what the artist is, or I don't gotta be doing all that. All I gotta be exposed to is the store that sells NFTs. You know what I'm saying? You can go and try to pick the land where the most gold is and you can mine the most gold, or you can be the shovel shop selling these gold miners the gold. You have exposure to the craze, but it's more broad and you're more certain to capture gains. So check out Spores. I did a video on them, yada, 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 but I think it's looking hot. 31 people, what's good? Decluttering my life, crypto social media and videos are on to thin out. Suggestions of must follows with big followings on Twitter and YouTube. I tend to trust larger channels, so don't follow many. I tend to not trust larger channels, so don't follow many. Yeah, I like Crypto Rain. I like myself. I told you about, well, DIY is kind of big. Crypto Sniper is very good. Very interesting guy, very entertaining. I like him a lot. I learn a lot of stuff from him too. What else? Crypto Secret Circle. I like his stuff. I just don't know if he's like doing YouTube seriously like that anymore. But his stuff was cool. Who else? Just check my Twitter out real quick. I follow a lot of like communities though. So I find a lot of my stuff out of community like people. Oh, if you want to do NFTs, DCL blogger, DLC blogger. Yeah, this guy. Let me show you. Oh, not Jason X. This guy's good. He talks a lot about NFTs and stuff. Also, there's a YouTube channel called Nifty Culture, I think. They talk about NFTs. I follow people who talk about NFTs because that's something I got to learn more about. NFTs are kind of like a niche within crypto that a lot of people in crypto don't understand. I understand my lack of knowledge in it. I understand the lack of knowledge of the whole space on NFTs. I want to learn more about NFTs. But I'm also more interested in getting exposure to NFTs. And there's another project that I'm pretty excited about called ENVOY Network, which is also that whole thing I told you about with NFTs. The marketplace for NFTs. I want to be exposed to the marketplaces. I don't necessarily want to buy the NFTs. I want to buy the places that are selling the NFTs. And ENVOY is clicked up. Spores is clicked up, but in a different way, ENVOY is clicked up because they have leverage to the music and art world, like in the audio art. They clicked up with like what Live Nation, Spotify, Tomorrowland, which is a huge rave scene like EDC or Electric Daisy Carnival. These guys are going to be big, and the reason is they have big brand names behind them already. I'm gonna be covering them too. But again, this is the way I'm going to play NFTs. I'm going to get involved in the marketplaces. Whatever's offered on it is great. But as long as traction builds in the marketplace, my value goes up. 35 people, what's up? I support the pack. If you create an NFT, I'll buy at art by Ballwit. Haha, I like that. Endoplasmic reticulum, bio 143, LOL. I read that word when I was a little kid. I was like, Mom, what the hell is this? She's like, I don't know, just read it, man. You know? It's like, isn't that the wall, the cell wall? No, it's a thing that makes the energy in the cell, right? I remember that little styrofoam cell model. Remember that? No? 33 again. There it is. I meant to be a Mason. Investing in Dogecoin is for people that can't walk and chew gum. I got a little Dogecoin, man. Because there's a lot of people who can't walk and chew gum. And I'm going to take it. US vehicle is okay. Dub, I do graphic design. If you ever need help with Wolfpack art design stuff, hey, that'd be cool, man. Yeah, hit me up. You got a portfolio? Hit me in my Twitter DM. I'm just reading. Hold up. Let me catch up. This is a good one. Anyone else here have trouble recognizing when they are feeling greedy? I seem to rationalize it as something else. Yeah, see, that's the whole mental component in investing too. You know, you want to tell yourself, oh, you know, like, no, I could do it. I could push more out. I fell prey to that too, man, and I lost money last cycle. A lot, 95% of it. It takes maximum pain to realize, like, hold on. There's something called loss of opportunity where you don't get into an investment and you potentially could lose money. But many people don't realize that risk mitigation is equally as important because that investment could either work out or not work out. And in a raging bull market, you think everything's working out until the trend ends. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how do you realize how you're feeling? Well, do you know who? It really comes down to a very, like, deep level. Who are you? Do you know? Are you inherently greedy? Have you sat with yourself for a while? Are you always listening to things? Are you getting influenced by other people? Are you listening to videos all the time? Who are you, though? Have you sat with yourself? I think meditation and being alone and, you know, just taking walks and stuff. And, like, you know that, like, some of the greatest philosophers on earth, they walked a lot in nature by themselves, just thinking, because your mind processes thought actually when you're walking or just in silence, when you let your mind ponder. You know, that's something I like. I'm not the best at it, but I do like to meditate because it lets me get rid of all those voices in my head, distractions, and all that. And I can really understand, like, at my baseline, how I feel, how I think. And you need to reset that once in a while, especially when the bull market's happening, because you're going to get worked up. Oh, we're going to be so rich. Oh, yeah, let's go. You're going to hear everyone, all your friends are like, yeah, go Lane, invest more, Lane. But that's not you. That's all of them. And if your head's all crowded up with their thoughts, you start forgetting which one is your own. You know, so, like, it's always good to come back to baseline. If you don't do a meditation or anything like that, I definitely suggest it. Chill out. Do things that'll calm you down. You know, I think in this society, we've gotten so used to, like, constant stimulus, you know, so that's something that could help. Definitely hard. You know, it's definitely harder than it sounds. It's simple, but hard. 28 people, what's up? Yeah, guys, you give me a thumbs up, that'd be cool. Or not, but it would be cooler if you did. Thoughts on storage? I like storage, man. Storage is cool. I like Zero Chain. I like storage. Coin was going up earlier in the year. I think there's going to be a big winner in terms of, like, decentralized cloud storage. I hear storage is the most user-friendly out of the big coins. I do hear, though, that Zero Chain, I don't even think it's had its mainnet yet. It's really young, but they have a good platform going too. So if you're looking for a big possible gainer in that space, Zero Chain would be cool. Storage, I like it. I like it better than Coin, to be honest, because Coin seems a little complex. I'm not sure about Filecoin, but I hear storage. Like some people that I respect in the crypto space, they said they dived into it, and storage seemed like the most usable solution. Let's see. Check out the vocab, cataclysmic, dropping Webster gems. Hey, man. I learned in my last job, you just got to use big words, and most people are like, That's how I hide in the conference room. Cataclysmic, and then they'll be like, oh shit, he's a big word. Maybe I should listen more. You learn how to live in the white collar world, guys, and it's stupider than you think. Let's see. Use VPN for 1 week. Genesis block EOS sold after claiming, oh well. Really? Wow. Think he was talking about nodes other than yours, Dub. Oh, really? Yeah, thanks, man. Like, that's the thing. I'm not completely like technical. I would love to be. I just can't do everything, right? So like, I will tell you, I do have a third party running my node because I'm just unable to run the node. Let me know if it's not paying you 50%, because that needs to happen. Let me know, please. Sorry, you misunderstood about the nodes. Yours is fine. As advertised, about 7 others I tried say they give 90%. They do not by comparison of your 50%. If you do not understand, your node is working. Good. Thank you. I'm definitely not out here to like take any advantage of people. I was just trying to like, make a transactional deal that makes sense for everyone. You guys are staking on me. You should get equal amount. I'm not trying to like do nothing like that. I'm while riding. Moon time. Almost hour 30. Got 34 people. See, we're starting to get more people in here. That makes it good. Maybe the next 30 minutes we can just talk about news. I'm gonna try to catch up real quick on the comments. We'll look at news. I think you'll see eras in time where the sentiment's really bad, the news is bad, the price is bad, but then one of those starts to shift, right? The news starts to get a little better. The sentiment's still shitty. The price is still shitty. Then the price lifts up a little bit, right? And then the sentiment, it's all a lagger. Everything lags itself, but there's different things. And if you're just aware, just be detached enough to be like, okay, everyone's shitty today. Everyone's feeling bad today. The price is bad. News is bad. News is good. People feel bad still. What? If you can just observe everyone, just treat everything as a data point. Look at your friends. Look at Twitter. Follow people on Twitter. See what's on Twitter. One more capitulation. It's a lesson in how people think. It's a lesson in psychology. It's a lesson in the news machine and how it may or may not be coordinated. It's a lesson in how news and emotions affect price. Is there a lag? Just stay aware. And as these things, you might not catch on next week. You might not catch it in 3 months. But over years of looking at this, you'll be like, this is all a freaking, this is like cyclical. Like I've seen this, I've seen people act like this before. And when people are talking a certain way, like this is over, like I remember in July, people were saying this and this wasn't over. It's because I was just aware looking at everything. You'll get there. You'll get there if you stick around. 35 people, what's up? Hi, Dub was heard about the node. You're the people's champ, brother. All is well. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to be like that. Damn, low key. Want to be a Wanderlorian too. LOL. Still think 8 to 10 trillion market cap for this run? Yeah. Yeah. I think so. I showed you my reasoning. If you don't remember, come back and timestamp. Check it out. If most crypto YouTubers were successful at trading and investing, they wouldn't be so dependent on catching clicks and leverage referrals. That's my thought, man. See, that's my thought. Like, that's exactly my thought. That's dope. I collect fine art. My first job was at the Heard Museum. Heard Museum? Right? Nice to see my generation getting into it. Tight, man. Yeah. I mean, art will always be valuable because there's a whole generation who loves that, right? And any crypto that's combining real fine art, good quality content, into NFTs, which is up and coming like thing, that's going to be hot, in my opinion. Stack Bank launching this week. Cool. Jig Stack. That's tight. So that's the mechanism in Jig Stack where you get passive income, right? The staking mechanism. Awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me get through these. 33 people still tight. Thanks for staying with me. Shout out to my homies on the MHC side. My bad. It seems like I had a misunderstanding. Seems all is well. Thank you very much. And thank you for the homie running the node. Sounds like everything's working. My bad. Let's see. Hold on. What's happening? It's a lot of stuff. Hi, Dub. What's up? How's it going? Crown's Crypto Cave. You'd like them? I don't know about them. Yeah. That'd be cool. I'll check them out. Any mid-cap tips? Not really tips. I mean, I think that research is more involved for like the mid to small caps. Like that's where the rugs are going to be, you know? So like do your research, make sure there's like, you have like some alpha on it, right? Like a edge that you know about, something you know about. Like usually for me, that means partners. Usually for me, that means like partnerships that already been formed that not a lot of people know about. Because I mean, to be honest, the farther you go down in your altcoin like caps, the more susceptible you are to just getting scammed on. So just do your research. But there's bigger profit potential if you pick winners down there. You know, yeah. I mean, I have small caps, the mid caps, the large caps. Some people like to sit in the market leaders, and then they reinvest down in the mid caps and the small caps. I don't really do all that. I'm not so hands-on like that. I don't like to be all up in my investments. Like I like to do my research, pick my winners, then they run. I pull some profit, I might reinvest, I might use it to live because I do this to live. You know, I'm not doing nothing that I'm not fully living. I think that's where credibility comes from. That's, I think, you make a good reputation in the space. Oh my God. Is Russia coming? Yo, with your new NFT research interest, I have some exposure to NFTs with Humble on New York Stock Exchange. Really? It's a penny stock that just had a mini IPO, not a token. Still doing my own research, FYI. Cool. So it's HMBL? That's cool. I can't say I really have any exposure to crypto companies on stock exchanges. I don't got no Coinbase. I would be interested in Bullish Global and this Humble thing. That's tight. That sounds cool. I would though this is the thing. I'm expecting there to be this big run up because, you know, inflation is persistent and they're going to keep printing and the dollar might lose some value. And I think people might start get the hint that dollar alternatives are valuable and holding purchasing power against the dollar. I think like assets are going to keep running. I think that's what's going to fuel, not financial advice, this continuation of the bull run. But then at some point, I'm thinking there might be like a come to Jesus moment where people just say like, oh shit, this stuff's getting out of control. Crypto crashes down, which is cyclical and we're expecting to happen. I think that might be caused by a stock crash. Might. You know, this is just a theory in my head. And at that point, I want to be sitting on more money than I used to pick up blood. So for right now, in my opinion, I'm willing to sit out. I'm willing to sit out of equities because I'm waiting for that bleeding of the equities. I want equities to be guts ripped out, laying in the street, and I come around and be like, oh, I'll pick you up. I'll sell you up, baby. I got you. I got you. Come on. Come on over to my bag. Throw them up in there, you know? So, like, there's some stocks I like, though. I mean, that sounds cool, man. Bullish Global sounds cool. I definitely want to buy a whole bunch of SoftBank. They got leverage at XRP and robotics and all that good stuff. Big data, semiconductors, super semiconductors. I like graphene. You guys ever heard of graphene? It's like gonna be like the next super like conductor of like batteries and stuff like that. But I'm waiting. I think equities are overvalued, and like people say there's still more to run, and that's true, but I think crypto will run farther and faster. No, I might be weird. I'm just talking, man. I'm just talking. 33 people, what's up? Respect on the meditation. I was raised Buddhist. Balance is key, especially with these dips. It is, man. It is. My wife and her family is Buddhist. Those monks be like, you think too much. I mean, what are you talking about? He's like, look at you. You think too much. Stop thinking, and it'll all become clear. I'm like, why am I floating? What's happening? Yep. One of the most important things to take note for investing and trading is detecting important details in the news. Well, look at that. Let's do it. Let me get through real quick. I want to catch up so you guys can make comments on news. Art has no capital gains tax. The rich don't care about the art. Bada bing. Tax games. Also, why do you think a lot of rich people have real estate? Largely untaxable. You can hold it in a trust after years, whatever, inheritance tax, right? You pass it on tax-free. It's all keeping the gains in a legal way, but smartest way possible. It's not necessarily the asset class. It's the asset class that gives you the best perks. Let's see. That's how wealthy have high net worth but pay no taxes. The rules are made for smart money to keep their money. 80% of my stocks are crypto mining companies. Really? Correct P ratios out of control, not in equities or bonds. Yeah. Price to earnings ratios, all-time highs. 9 to 10 trillion is what I'm thinking also. Crypto will imagine market cap of gold, bananas. I remember the day it went above an ounce of gold. I'm old like that. I'm young, but I'm old like that. People are freaking out. They're like, what does this mean? Bitcoin's more important than gold. And old people were like, hey, I say it with love, but old people were like, this is crazy. No, gold will beat Bitcoin. And then like, here we are hitting upwards of $65,000. What's the ounce of gold now? 1,800? Let's do the math. We can do the math. Let's go to I'll show myself when I'm doing this. There you go. Follow me. 65,000 divided by, it might be a little higher, whatever. So back in the day, one Bitcoin couldn't get you 1 ounce of gold. I remember it hitting the price of 1 ounce of gold, $1,800, was a huge thing. Now you can buy 36 ounces of gold approximately with 1 Bitcoin. How high will this go? Will we get to 100 ounces of gold for 1 Bitcoin? Gold's valuable. I think gold is the oldest form of money. But you can't ignore the fact that Bitcoin is gaining farther and faster than it ever will. Will gold catch up at a point? Maybe. But gold takes a while to appreciate. It takes years. Bitcoin does all this appreciating in a split second. That's why getting in the fastest horse is a valuable thing. 33 people, I caught up. I like this. Let's go ahead and look over at the news real quick. Cointelegraph real quick. Stretch. Cool. So shoulder stretches. Like that. Warm the neck up. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, I see you guys. Your shoulders look tight. The shoulder stretch right here. Come on. You guys doing cool? Ready for next week? Okay, next one. Boss being a little bitch. Hate bosses when they're being little bitches, man. Okay, we're cool. We're warm. We don't want to strain ourselves looking at the news. This is not what this is about. Gotta be loose. Be like water, you know? So let's see. Decoupling ahead? Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, you're moving too fast. Bitcoin and Ethereum may finally snap their 36-month correlation. That's what I'm saying, guys. I honestly think, and I'm just going to look. I'm not going to go into different tabs. I'm going to see what Cointelegraph wants me to see. Let's just see what they're pushing out. It's important to see what they want to put in your face. I'm going to try to draw some connections. But this is the first thing that came up. I've been saying this. I think this cycle, we're going to start to see Ethereum and altcoins show that it's possible for them to run in separate. That's going to be big. That's going to be big for altcoins. And guess what I have 80% of? Altcoins. That's going to make a potential for altcoins to gain like they've never gained before. That's what I'm thinking is coming. People will then think at the back end of the bull market going into the bear market that I can sit in these now because they've uncorrelated. I think people will still get scared and jump into Bitcoin at the end of this. But maybe next cycle also start to hold on to gains. The transition is slow. The trust built is slow. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Countries representing over 90% of global GDP are exploring CBDCs. Governments around the world are pouring more resources into CBDCs, research and exploratory use cases. Among the major economies, China appears to be pulling ahead and has plans to implement digital yuan usage during the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. I don't got to say anything about that. Traditional financial institutions ready for DeFi. With the announcement of Aave Pro, a DeFi platform exclusively for institutional investors, the big boys may finally be getting ready to play with blockchain. That sound both like bearish to you guys? I just started reading this shit. No, it doesn't, but everyone's still skeptical, right? Bitcoin price, weekly outlook, BTC bulls await breakout above 50-day moving average. BTC price inch towards 2020 support with traders expecting more gains if breakout occurs. Bringing the crypto payments ecosystem around the world. Okay, whatever. I don't care about this. 3 reasons. That's the opinion piece. No one cares about that shit. Classic trading patterns signal that Bitcoin price had hit a top. In technical analysis, traders interpret the head and shoulders of formation as a strong sign that a trend reversal is in process. What was that? Hit a top? So they're saying it's going down? So you have conflicting news here. You're always going to get that, right? You're going to have to read the tea leaves. Look at other aspects going on. Look at the price. Look at people. Look at what your network says and deliberate. It's not going to be ever easy. You're never going to come up here and get the 100% final polished off answer. It's up to you to put the pieces of the puzzle together. I'm not of the opinion, not saying it's not possible. SpaceX owns Bitcoin. Daily Doge volume soars. Okay. Grayscale, IN, DeFi, and EFT. ETF, my bad. Well, in Q2. Whatever. ETF would be cool. Grayscale, IN, DeFi. Institution jumping into DeFi. That's good. 35 people, what's up? 10 billion asset manager registers new Bitcoin fund with SEC. Stone Ridge Asset Management, the parent company of New York Digital Investment Group, or NYDIG, has been actively pursuing new investment vehicles for Bitcoin. On Friday, Stone Ridge's open-end mutual fund revealed a new Bitcoin-focused investment strategy. Did we read any articles so far that say institutions are running away from Bitcoin? No. At the very moment that retail's running away, institutions are jumping in. What's the difference between smart money and dumb money? I think you see the difference. What else we got? Stop word source from China. Okay. Future of art. World famous artists delve into NFTs. Like I told you, there's whole galleries finding their platforms, aka Spores is one of them. Not financial advice. With NFTs, the future of art is in the palm of your hand. Here's a look at the top most famous artists getting into NFTs right now. I'm interested. 36 people. Hey, Elizabeth, you know this dude? Just kidding. He's painting me. Looks like me, huh? Who are they? Damien Hirst. I don't know him. Do you know him? Philip Colbert. Colbert. Is that Colbert? I bet. Huang Hershan. Grimes. Steve Aoki. Steve Aoki's getting into NFTs, and I happen to know a little bit about that, but I can't tell you. We gotta wait for the video. Yep. It's happening. NFTs. NFTs are going to be how fans get in contact with creators. It's going to give them perks. You know, I got that LaMelo Ball NFT. If you have the higher tier NFT, you can have Skype calls with the dude. The people who hold NFT, there's only 8,000 in the world. You get raffled off for NBA games. You get wearables from his games, signed autograph stuff from his merch line, and his like worn jerseys. What? That's insane. You also get airdropped money he gets from brand deals. This is new stuff that's going to drive engagement through the roof. It's going to make people feel as if they own a share in the person's career. Instead of just liking someone and buying a action figure or random mug that you're going to be able to interface with them and directly benefit. Look beyond the art. Look beyond all that. True NFT usage is dynamic. DeFi industry draws in commercial banks. Cyan bets with 110 million fund. Thailand's oldest bank sees blockchain and DeFi as the future of global finance and is seeking to invest in the emerging digital landscape. They're running up in here just when everyone's running out. I didn't read that. Just hodl. Bitcoin and Ethereum's outperform lower risk crypto index funds. Data from Delphi Digital shows holding Bitcoin and Ethereum was more profitable than investing in a weighted average market cap crypto and DeFi index funds. Well, we're halfway through the bull run, so all that data is not in yet. But what they're saying is essentially this. Bitcoin, Ethereum, higher cap, more trusted cryptocurrencies, they're less volatile. They hold on to more gains. Smaller cap cryptos, less market cap, more volatile. They outperform more sporadically, right? So when they go up, you got to capitalize. But we're only halfway through that bull run. What else? El Salvadorians take to the street to protest Bitcoin law. Those who marched against Bitcoin this week claimed that cryptocurrency was too volatile and would allow businesses to launder ill-gotten money. Well, here's the thing, guys. One, I don't get why they're doing that, because I'm pretty sure El Salvador has a whole bunch of ill-gotten money all over the damn place. I ain't going to get into it. Just, there's some gang activity in El Salvador if you don't know. No offense, but that's true. But also, besides that, you don't need legislation to use crypto. You don't need an okay. You don't need to ask your dad. You don't need to ask Mr. Sam, Uncle Sam. You just buy Bitcoin and you use Bitcoin. Crypto OGs never asked for freaking permission. It was actually anti-permission. It's anti-surveillance. It's for privacy. So this whole thing of like, oh, we can use it or don't let us use it. It's not really about, the government shouldn't be involved in this anyway. That's the whole point. 32 people, what's up? Reddit deploys layer 2 solution aimed at scaling Ethereum-based community points. Wow. Okay. Reddit's all up in it. What else? What else we got? Okay, I don't care about this. Creators are diving headfirst into crypto. NFTs and social tokens are not Bitcoin or Ether, but interaction based between celebrities and their fans. Raises people's awareness about the space. Yep. If we're talking about H-Bar, Spencer Dinwiddie, NBA players, platform called Galaxy, that pretty much has a whole bunch of athletes and stuff ready to start communities and bring their fans into it where they can get those tokens, get perks and all this stuff. I talked about LaMelo Ball's thing. We see these artists. There's probably going to be functionality built into those. Everywhere you get NFTs now, there's going to be access to creators, direct lines to the access. And it's going to be a limited, scarce club. So as more people find out about it and all those coins, limited supply, have been bought up, the price of admission and membership to direct access to these creators is going to grow and grow and grow. Unless you think celebrities are falling out of style. And where in history has that ever happened? Let's see. 31 people, what's good? Okay. SEC commissioner concerned about the U.S. lagging behind global Bitcoin ETFs. We are not a merit regulator, so we shouldn't be in the business of deciding whether something is good or bad. So the United States is starting to realize that they're behind the curve? Because I could have told them that. What is this? I don't care about that. Crypto demand either faltering or poised for a charge? What kind of freaking analysis is that? Yeah, it's either going up or down. I could have told you that shit. And we talked about this last stream. We had the homie tell us about CRO Network, right? DeFi on Kusama. The Canary Network for DOT. CRO launches decentralized exchange on Polkadot and Kusama. We see, that's why being involved with these live streams could be pretty beneficial. Because I don't know exactly who all of you are. Some of you guys know some shit. Just saying. Amazon seeks new exec to oversee digital currency strategy. The new Amazon position requires a deep understanding of digital currency and cryptocurrency ecosystems and related technologies. Amazon in it too, huh? Wow. Bitcoin is the key to the future, Jack Dorsey. What the hell? Coinbase getting sued, whatever. Binance US looking at IPO route. Okay. KFC Korea and Trump X Marketplace signed deal to develop NFT content. KFC wants to promote its branding in Korea through non-fungible tokens. Finger licking good. I'm not gonna say this because I might get censored, unfortunately, but y'all see it. Hold on, I gotta turn this thing off. Whoa. Possible white hat hacker exploits store chain for 8 million. Proposes 10% bounty. Damn. Really? That's crazy. Okay, what else we got? Texas alleges that BlockFi is offering unregistered securities. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, for real? The state's financial regulator joins its counterparts in New Jersey and Alabama in taking action against the crypto lending platform. Okay, well, maybe you want to jump over to Celsius. What? Holy shit. Circle K? Circle K. Circle K convenience stores will host thousands of crypto ATMs, despite suspending services to some crypto ATMs during the early days of the pandemic. Can I say that? Bitcoin Depot has continued to expand, in Circle K? Reserve Bank of India mules first steps towards eventual CBDC. RBI is looking for ways to test the CBDC while causing little to no disruption for the bank's status quo. South Korea to take action against unregistered crypto exchanges. They're regulating, they're cleaning up. Do I gotta read anything else? A green revolution in crypto mining. Industry answers wake-up call. 34 people, what's up? Is that enough for you guys? Is that enough? Hold on, where did I leave? I am trying to find where I left off. Shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm losing people. The bond was the last financial asset created in 1600s. That's how big crypto is. They don't understand that yet. The bond. An integral underpinning for the financial system. You know, like this shift in crypto was so large. People don't understand that this isn't just a fad. This is a new element to the financial system. And they look at you and say, what do you mean a new element? And you're like, yeah. You don't even know about that life. Dude, like guys, equities were new at one point. Bonds were new at one point. It used to just be freaking gold. Like literally just gold. That was feudalism. Where kings had the gold in the treasury, in their castle. They had a lot of gold. That's why they had all those walls and all those freaking moats and alligators and armies surrounding themselves. It built into a mountain because there was a simple, simplistic financial system that was very centralized and it was asset backed. But then as things grew, equities came into the mix, public companies, bonds, all that. But there hasn't been anything new for a long time. Crypto is going to be inserted into that equation. What will that do? I'm not sure. But it's very infrequent. 37 people. They liked it. I like that too. I was looking hard at LTC macro chart. Thought on long term. Thoughts on bear market cost of LTC. Macro chart looks like history repeating itself. Let's see. Almost 2 hours. Okay. 25 dollars. Yeah, I mean, this looks a lot like Digibite, to be honest. Ran up hard, fell down hard. Bear market, I mean, okay. So as far as, you can't see it, my bad. As far as what might happen in this bull run, I just like to do the 10x thing, right? So it hit $400 last time. It'll take us to 4,000 times 10, 4,000 a coin. That's crazy. Okay, well, whatever. I walked you through, if you watch my live stream, how I got to this, why I'm thinking this, and why I'm using one magnitude, factor of magnitude, which is 10x as the factor. Okay, so $4,000 a coin, maybe 2, whatever. Will you be mad it got hit 2, right? Let's just say 4,000 right now. Then we know that it corrects about 95 to 98%. Let's assume 95. It's a big chip crypto. Right? Minus 4,000. Not forget the negative. It's $200 a coin. Okay, so after it jumps up and falls down a lot, I'm thinking it's going to sit around $200 a coin. That'll be about around here-ish. At its lowest point, maybe it'll go lower because we obviously have those capitulation moments like we saw right here. Yeah, about $200 a coin. CBDCs are the same as stable coins. No one can profit from them, so they're boring. Yeah, but I think at some point that they might outlaw stable coins, at least centralized ones, you know. I mean, they really want the stable transactional currency. That's what the government sovereign entities want. SoftBank recently funded Coupang, the Amazon of South Korea, likely an early adopter of blockchain for both supply chain and consumer of e-commerce payments. Yeah, see, like, but SoftBank also, I always think that SoftBank has like that connection to robotics. And it's in my mind that think of the person who buys the robots, right? Say I bought like 10 robots and they're out there working. They're rented out someone's house, in a restaurant. They're doing autonomous things. Whatever they're told to do, they're doing it, right? They don't have to be in my store. They're out in different locations. But how do they get paid? How does someone continually rent this robot from me? Boop. They QR code it, whatever, it goes right to my wallet. So wherever my robots are at, I invested that capital. They're performing functions for people out in the world, but my wallet on my phone just keeps getting fatter. That's what I think is going to happen. That's why people think SoftBank's investing in these crypto companies, because how do you pay a robot? You don't give them cash. That's all I'm saying. 49 people, what's up? Hi. Have you heard of Million? Yeah, I don't like that. That's tech lead stuff, right? I don't like it. We have a max million cap supply. Yeah, it's not my thing, man. Gotta bounce. Enjoy. Take care. See you. NFTs need a better marketing name, but I agree the concept will be huge. Non-fungible tokens? Yeah. But what? 10%? Wow. Yeah. 10% bounty sounds fair for exposing exploits to me. I mean, he could take 100, right? BCH. Yeah, we looked at it earlier. Come back on timestamp. Hey, boss, what's your opinion on tech lead? I don't like really watch his stuff too much. I know he was like, isn't he getting sued by people though for like that coin million? I think. I don't know. He's a big following. I don't really watch him too much. I kind of like stick to like smaller channels though. But yeah, I'm not too like enthused by it. Oh, we got a million people in here showing this stuff. Okay, we know, guys. We know. It's cool. Okay, guys. Enough of the million. This is my goddamn live stream. God, well, slap these niggas in the face. So many million moon boys. No one cares about MM token, you stupid scammers. We'll get you some subs, bro. I don't care. Subs come to me. I don't gotta do that. Damn, they all up in this shit. Hey, while you scammers are here, hit the like button, goddammit. Million chat, not familiar with it. Hey, yeah, because they're spamming. I'm gonna kick them out. Okay, don't listen to this million token shit. They're obviously damn. They came in here hard, dude. My bad. Okay, I'm just gonna buy. Woo! Scam. See? Ain't this that tech lead thing? Look what happens. They got a whole bunch of people here pushing this shit. Sorry, but it's awesome, your channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Holy, they're about to make me end my live stream. Subbed and like, I appreciate you. Oh, man. Damn, guys, get out of here with this million shit, man. 50 people. If you love million token, hit the like. Don't be coming here not giving me nothing. Okay. Whatever. I'm over it. All right, guys. So this is Crypto and Coffee. It's been 2 hours already. I guess we gotta deal with it as the channel gets bigger. But Crypto and Coffee, I do this every Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I also do another live stream every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't be spamming my stuff. I will block everyone. It's been fun. Wait, maybe be on the lookout for more videos this week. I drop content weekly, not every week. I just try to do as many I can in the week. But until next time, guys, it's been fun. Dubdigital. Talk to you later. Peace.